Same.
Hey everybody, it's the Litching Hour. I'm the Lich, and this is the Apocabitch Roadshow.
Hi.
On vocals, we got Mao. On tambourine, we got Bud.
That's me.
On bass, we got Shark Face.
Shark Base.
Titters on drums.
Yay.
Rock on lead guitar. Oh yeah. And up here, hanging from the rafters, is Game Daddy on keyboard.
Oh, fucking ceiling.
Welcome everybody back to the Apocabitch Roadshow. We are playing Eat the Reich. This is our third session. We have hot dropped, coffin dropped into Paris with one goal: drain the body of Hitler of all its blood. We have seen Hitler. We saw him. Titters actually, or was it Titters or no? It was Flint. It was Flint who played by Sharkface, who had bust into a hotel room and found Hitler painting some freaks getting their freak on. But then Hitler got away in a helicopter and heading towards his Zeppelin, which is, of course, parked right above the Eiffel Tower. Imagine this.
It was an uninterruptible cutscene.
It was an uninterruptible cutscene, yes. Imagine this. A large, beautiful church, hundreds and hundreds of years old. Our vampire group racing through Paris looking for, well, A, Hitler to kill, but also B, a lot of fun damage and chaos to cause. And you know what? You present a beautiful big church to a group of vampires. What are they going to do? They're going to bust in and see if they're going to cause some trouble in there, right? So that's what our crew did. They burst into this church after having landed in a mall and all this other stuff, all this other chaos ensued. They race into the church and find it empty, except for this very large 6-foot cross, wooden cross. Now they were thinking they're just going to start bashing stuff up just because why not and get the hell out of here. But however, 2 infantry troops of Nazis pulled up outside. So when they go to open up the door, they see them. They've got them surrounded. All their heavy weaponry aimed right at the door. Above the door is a giant round stained glass window, which after a few tense moments with the cops or the Nazis yelling outside, suddenly explodes outward as this monstrosity, aka Flint, half man, half bat, comes flying out with Molotov cocktails. Dodging the bullets, flying around erratically, and then finding out that there's snipers in the building next door as huge bullets come flying, barely missing Flint as they drop at least one Molotov cocktail on a group of the infantry, the Nazi infantry guys, before flying erratically around. And just then, out of the window behind Flint comes flying Nicole. Nicole is our rogue. What are you? You're a resistance fighter. Our resistance fighter. Yeah, guerrilla. Resistance guerrilla. Thank you. Now, Nicole, with the help of Danny Trejo, who had appeared in the church. Actually, rewind that. The only person in this church when they went in was the guy sweeping the floors, who happened to be Danny Trejo, who happened to be a big fan of the vampires and a huge hater of Nazis. So Danny was very helpful in throwing Nicole out the stained glass window with the flaming 6-foot cross. I forgot you had lit the cross on fire. So this is where we're opening up tonight, everybody. We are opening up tonight's episode with Nicole, the resistance fighter, flying out of the window with a big 6-foot flaming cross. The intent, I believe, is to land there and take out a few of the Nazis and make a hole in the line, because that's your objective. Your objective, which right now is 8, is to burst through the front line and escape to the next part of the map. Escape. You will be rolling, Nicole, you will be rolling 6 dice. I will be rolling 6 dice and I'm going easy on you. The snoopers, you're moving too fast for the snoopers just yet. But the 2 infantry squads, both with an attack of 3, will be rolling 6 total, as they will be firing upon you as you land down in front of them. So you will be rolling 6, and I will be rolling 6. Any questions? If you want a chance,
I need to roll.
if you want a
I need to
chance
roll for pie.
to add to the chaos, 2 notes for Crazy C and the rest of chat. One way is to do the chaos thing, right? And then potentially you might be able to give a power to somebody they can use. That's how we got Danny Trejo. The second thing is, Crazy, remember 5,000 gold if you do a AI generated image of a scene that you like here tonight. And then, all right, cool. Let me roll mine. Of course, I don't have a 66 set up.
Well, ain't this interesting looking?
Oh, am I all the same color as you guys? Looks like I am.
Pink.
Oh, you're pink? Oh, yeah, you are pink and I'm orange. Are we seeing both?
Oh, Pie, you're in here. Okay. Pie, do you want me to roll for you?
I can't see on my
roll pretty
dice
good.
roll, but I think I'm good.
Oh, do I need?
Okay.
I need.
I
Okay.
did do the roll.
Yeah, let me know if you change your mind.
Will do.
Okay. That's the pink one, and then I'm gonna do this one. It'll be this one. And where's my dice at?
I ate them.
Okay. Well, mine will show up next time. But so I rolled there are 2, 4s are successes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 successes for the Nazis firing upon you as you leap out of the church with the flaming cross. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I seeing 4 successes
That's
as well?
4.
You have 4.
I have 4 with
One's a
1
crit.
critical.
Oh, and 1's a crit. Okie dokie. So you have 3 successes and 1 crit success for a total of 5 successes.
Yay.
So you have 4 successes on my end, which means 4. I'm going to count like some of it as like you landing too safely, because you cannot fly. So how would you like to spend your dice? And then we'll go from there.
Well, I want to evade danger, and if I'm understanding what you said there,
Yeah.
give mine as if I understand it. I'm landing while they're firing, which is going to count for 4 of the safety ones, right?
Yeah, if you want to make sure you don't get hurt, you're going to have to spend 4 of your successes on all that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine doing that.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend those 4, and then on my 5th one, I'm going to be swinging for the stars, basically.
You're going to take out one of the you're going to apply that to a threat,
Yep.
to the threat itself. All right, so all right, is that everything? Is that everything?
That's without me going into detail.
Okay.
You want me to go into detail now?
Well, no, I was gonna. This is what I was thinking. You were so you are going to avoid the firing. So if you want to describe what's happening, I just want you to keep this in mind. You are somehow avoiding the bullets of the Nazis firing at you. You will be probably landing on a car or something that is gonna like take up a little bit of your, your falling. Or another Nazi. There are some Nazis that are on fire right now, thanks to the Molotov cocktail that Crow threw. So you could land on them if you wanted to. What do you think?
So what I'm thinking is, I'm falling out of this window that I was thrown out of. I'm laughing like a psycho because this is hilarious. I see the large group of Nazis in front of me, and I tell them to prepare to meet God with a flaming cross. They open fire on me as I'm falling down, and I bat away one of the bullets just for a badass scene here. I bat it with the
Nice.
cross,
Hell yeah.
which flies into one of the Nazis to take care of that threat because it's happening while I'm midair.
Yeah.
And I land in front of them with like crack on the ground. Let's say I land on a flaming Nazi because they're not really doing anything,
Okay.
just for the cushioning of it all. So there's just a splatter with a crack on the ground, and I just look up with a manic grin.
Now let me
And from their
tell you this.
perspective,
I think your 1 point is better spent lowering the objective than lowering the threat of the infantry squad, because you're going to be doing the same thing. Everything would stay the same. You would just be, because your objective is to break through the front line and to get out. And so you landing on a few and busting up maybe a car and hitting stuff with your cross is starting to break that front line. So if you like, I'm gonna, instead of 8 objective, I'll make it 7, and then you're at least one step closer to breaking through the front line. Does that sound good?
all right, yeah, I'll do that. But here's what I want everyone in the audience to understand: from the Nazis' perspective, an ancient Viking just flew out of a window screaming how they're going to meet God with a flaming cross.
Fuck yeah, that's right. Because you put on the fur and all that shit from the mall to look like a.
I am pure Viking.
Okay. I want to make sure this is seen. Okay, good. Okay, we can see it. Pure Viking. Who do you want to go next?
I will
yeah.
use Budadiah.
Budadiah.
Because I don't remember their name.
Oh, that's me!
Bud's playing Astrid.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
uphill. Look at this uphill. It's great.
The apex predator. The ex-fighter pilot with the parasite soul of a wild predator nestled around your heart.
Yep.
You're inside the church right now. The only two that are outside is Flint flying around above, taking sniper fire, and Nicole, who's now swinging with a flaming cross. What do you want to do?
Yeah, if I remember right, I think I'm naked right now.
Of course you are.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. Let's see. I wanna, go and shoot a lot of Nazis, or I wanna help the objective.
You can. It depends on how you roll. Like fighting. Okay, so think of it this way: we're abstracting things a lot. In this particular instance, your objective is to break through the line. So the fighting and killing the Nazis is going to do the exact same thing. It's just where you want to put the points. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanna do that. I wanna start shooting with my machine gun because I got one of those things. Just gonna be.
Okay, and the enemies are in, and the enemies are in cover. So, are you thinking of slamming open the doors and just coming out firing?
Yeah, I like that idea.
Okay. Astrid's gonna kick open the doors. Push. Come out with your machine gun and just start spraying, right?
Spraying and praying because it's a church.
All right, so that's a shoot is 2, and then I'll give you you get 1 more for a machine gun, and since enemies are in cover, I'll give you 1 more. That's going to be 4.
Okay, so I have on here marked that I have 2 bloods. Can I do something cool with it?
Okay? So what can you do with your blood? Let's see. All right, so the things you can do with your blood is spend 1 blood, track targets. That's not really something here. That's it. Is spend 1 blood, track targets, or search for things using your sense of smell.
Oh.
You later on, when you level up a bit, you're going to be able to spend blood to do other things.
Okay.
And then your other 2 things are if you roll a 6. It says special. That means if you roll a 6, you could do a special.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, let's roll sixes right now. How many dice do I get?
You're going to be rolling 4 dice. I'm going to be rolling 3 because some are occupied shooting at Flint and Nicole.
I got a success. This one.
Roll 3d6. I got 2 successes. I got 2 successes. And you know what? Let's do this. Yeah, I'm going to do that for that. And then let's see if I can do it for that one. Yeah. Okay. Stinky Cheese Pig got 1 success.
Whoa.
Yeah. And I got 2. So you.
But did get a crit though.
Oh, yes.
So
you
it
did
counts
get
as two.
That's true. That's true. You did get a crit.
I got a power in the chat.
Oh, you did. Bud gains a new power, giving the player the power to beat Deep Blue at chess. It's a very specific power, yes.
That doesn't help me right here. Unless he's not to punch us, then I can beat them at it.
If you could think up a really interesting way to use that, because, I mean, you could apply the strategy
Okay. So what if it's like, okay, I'm smashing the door and I realize that maybe in here on the floor there is like checkerboard
Dinosaur.
tiles. There's checkerboard tiles and I sniff out everybody.
I was
I'm
thinking
like,
more like... All right, keep
Well,
going.
then-
Keep going.
Well then I'm like, oh, there they are. That's the queen, and I'm gonna go checkmate. And I shoot him in the face. I move like it's a chessboard, you know, like a chessboard.
I think, yeah, exactly. Since Caleb got in for what's up, Duke. All right, what I was thinking more like along the lines is the moment you come out and you see the cars, you're thinking strategically, and you see that if you shoot one car is kind of facing you with the gas tank like visible, and you're like, okay, if I shoot up this one here in kind of middle, it's going to cause, you know what I'm saying? So you're thinking strategery. All right, and then and strategically, and if I'll give you 1 success to spend towards that. So you've got 1 crit and 1 success. So your crit could take care of your my 2 successes if you want. Or let's see what you did roll a crit, so that you do get to use one of your specials if you want instead. Let's see. Apex Predator, reduce a threat's rating by 3. Unnatural Endurance, reduce the GM's attack dice by 3. All right, so that second one will be the same thing, ultimately, as just applying the 2 to whatever. The reducing the attack threats rating by 3 isn't gonna save you from the harm.
Yeah, I just want to attack.
No, do you want to avoid the injuries, or you're gonna take the because you're gonna get 2 of them?
I think I'm gonna get him anyway, right?
No, I'm sorry. I was just, when I said that, I was looking at your abilities in case you wanted to use your crit in order to do a special, or you can use your crit because it's 2 to not take the 2 damage. That makes sense there, bud?
No, it's fine. I just want to do something cool.
I got it. Listen, like do you want to take the damage or not?
I would take it. It's fine.
You want to take the damage?
Yeah, sure.
All right, that's going to be 2 things that are going to happen to you.
Okay.
If you want, and then you'll have a crit and 1 other success to do with whatever you want. But you're going to take 2 injuries.
Oh. Well,
I'm sorry you rolled low. So I'm giving you a free. Listen, I'm giving you a free one. Why don't you do this? You got a crit. Don't take the damage, and then use that 1 success I'm giving you for the chess to do something cool.
Okay. That works.
All right, what do you want to do? Where do you want to put that one then? That one success. You can advance the objective, put it toward...
Yeah.
Okay.
That thing.
Okay. And then how are you going to do that? You going to do the shooting a gas tank? Or is it, I was just giving that as an example, so you could do something else if you like.
I think that's a pretty cool idea. And then it's like, as I do that, shooting
Michael
the
Bay solution.
gas tank, and then I'm like, checkmate.
Exactly. Yes. Then you're like,
Good.
fucking checkmate. Like a little hole, the truck explodes as you focus fire on it. How do you dodge their bullets? How do you not take the damage?
Well, with my ultra cool chess moves that I think that I can do, that I don't know, cool roll dodge.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. All right, so you kick open the doors, you come walking out, they start shooting, you leap and front roll, very much like a certain Geralt I know, and you front roll and come up, and you've already, like, as you're rolling, you're already, like, assessing the situation and looking at all the variables out, and you notice the gas tank, and so when you come up on your knees, in a classic, like, firing position, you're focused right on that gas tank.
Yeah.
Truck explodes. More fire and chaos. You guys, the objective is now at 6. And who's going after you, bud?
I think that maybe. I think that Game Daddy needs to go next.
Game Daddy? You mean Cosgrave?
Yeah! That's totally who I meant.
Yeah.
Sticky
Cosgrave.
looking, ain't it?
Yeah. Crooked as a 3-bob note. You're still in the church. What would you like to do?
That was my first question. Can I sneak around like a window and come up behind the guys out front?
Well, you're not going to be able to get behind them.
Oh, yeah, I guess we gotta get through them.
Yeah.
Well, can I sneak up on the side of them where they're not gonna see me? Is my thought.
Well, what kind of
That's
powers
sneak
you
attack.
do? Well, the only I'm gonna guess there's there's no back door.
You know what? I'm gonna go back on this. So I'm inside, correct?
Yeah.
I'm sending the ghosts at him. I'm using the buff
Been
ghosts.
one blood, conjure nightmare illusions in the area immediately around you.
Sorry about that. No, I have an item called bottled ghosts.
Oh.
And if
Where's
they
it?
pass through walls, I get +2.
You do, yeah.
I'm sending ghosts out. Sick 'em, boys.
You're sending ghosts out to terrify the Nazis, is what you're saying, basically.
Yes. Can I make them even more horrifying using phantasmagoria? By any chance? I don't know if I can do two things at once. I don't know how this system works.
I think you could. I don't see why not. Absolutely.
Okay. I will
So
send
how
the
are you
blood.
going to
I
beef up
believe
the
I'm at
ghosts?
4.
How are you going to beef up the ghosts by spinning that
I know.
blood?
I'm assuming that they're I don't know, just like spooky looking sheep people kind of thing. Like, so I kind of want to make them like more horrific, like blood,
Right.
teeth, claws, like that kind of thing, and
Right.
Maybe make the area around them darker, like it's absorbing the light kind of thing.
Right.
And yeah, I want to scare the shit out of them.
Okay. You got it. That's going to be, okay, so it's Terrify. You got 2 in Terrify. 2 plus 1 for the Bottle of Ghosts is 3 plus 2 for passing through the walls is 5. And then 6 for
One for yes.
Phantasmagoria. So you'll be rolling 6 dice. Spend your blood.
Yes.
Why don't you go ahead and roll that, and then I'm gonna roll. Oh well, geez, what am I rolling? Because I know what I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll. Is it really a 6? For the snipers. Snipers 6. Holy shit.
It's sipping time. Time to roll them d6.
All right, I'm gonna roll 3 dice. I'm gonna roll 3, and we'll see we'll see how I roll. I gotta roll something.
Okay.
All right.
Should I go first? Or you
Go ahead.
First?
I just rolled.
Yeet. It's 4 successes.
I got 2.
Fantastic. Is there 2 successes to damage me, or how does that work? Since I'm technically behind cover.
Well, then, so what's going to happen is one of the snipers going to see you through one of the windows, or some of the infantry have flanked you guys and are come racing in the door. I haven't figured it. I haven't thought about it. I think it's going to be the sniper.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fantastic. I have an idea for that. So I'm going to send one of those ghosts specifically for the sniper.
Oh, okay.
And I want to just scare him, hopefully, off of his perch, their perch, wherever they are. And maybe if they're up in, like a bell tower or something, they fall down and die. That'd be pretty cool.
Depends on how you want to spin your dice. All right, so you have I have 2 successes. You have 4,
Yep.
right?
Yep, spend 2 to deflect damage.
Yes, 2 for the damage. That's just gonna save you. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to use 1 for the objective.
Okay.
And hold on, I'm trying to remember all the different things I could do here. I must be the thing. I gotta find it. I am going to eliminate a threat as well. So reduce their threat level.
You want to reduce the threat level of the sniper team then?
Yes.
Okay.
I will take that guy out of his bell tower.
Right. All right. So, well, that's 1 success. Where you had 4, 2 for this. Okay. Cool. Okay, so 2. Okay. So, Cosgrave, you go up, you look, you peek out, you see Astrid shooting the tank and explodes, and you pop back and decide that this is your time to go. Just then, there's a sniper, something at a corner of your eye. You look up and notice that there's windows that run along the side of the church, and a glint. You had seen a glint of something, and as you realize, there's snipers in this building next door, and so you consider that when you open up your bottle of ghosts, and then how do you do the phantasmagoria? Do you close your eyes? Do you say anything? Do you?
My eyes kind of roll back in my head, and I'm mumbling a bunch of mumbo jumbo and just kind of twiddling my fingers menacingly.
And then, all right, and then the ghosts that come out of the bottles start flying up to the window, and typically they're normal people, right? They're like normal ghosts of people, but you're adding the phasmatoria, so they're growing into monsters, great werewolf beastoid kind of things that leap out. One comes flying out. It's like Flint, but even crazier and scarier and scaly, as that one shoots out the side of the church and flying towards the snooper, who in the other building is so freaked out by it, starts shooting at it and breaking the window, and then it comes at him, and he falls back and falls downstairs or some shit and breaks his neck. You kill one of the snipers in the building, while these other 2 beasts come racing out of the walls of the church in front, running down and scaring away infantry soldiers that happen to see them behind, who aren't shooting at Astrid. See these giant ghost beasts come, and they go running. So that lowers the objective, the front line, to a 5. And who's going next?
I am gonna say Rock.
Rock. All right, so Chuck. What's Chuck doing?
What's up, Chuck?
I think I'm gonna just take some pot shots from a window.
Pretty cool, man.
think I'm just gonna take pot shots from a window.
I also like to take shots at pot.
Well, actually, these Nazi infantrymen, are they behind any sort of cover or anything like that?
Yeah, so they're behind their cars. You know what I mean? So they got the cars pulled up. Classic
Fantastic.
cars pulled up. They're shooting from behind their cars.
Fantastic. I would like to spit some acid. I need to spend 1 blood to hawk up a gut full of fierce acid, +2 versus metal. So I'm gonna destroy these cars.
You're gonna have to go
leaving
outside
them-
for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm gonna destroy the cars or melt the cars so they have no cover.
Yeah.
And with the easy pickings.
Easy pickings. All right. So what do we want to? Is that going to be? That's the whole goal. Is to.
Destroy their cover.
Yeah. So I'm looking at. Are we maybe count this as a shoot?
Sure. It is an ability, so I don't know if that necessarily.
Well, you still have a stat. You still have a stat that you're
okay.
working off. Like what the goal of this is, right? Is to. It's not.
Well, my shoot and brawl are both 3s, so I don't think it really. Maybe a terrify? Question mark. And I mean, if you're shooting behind cover and suddenly your cover's not there, I don't think people are going to be sticking around too much.
I mean, I'm willing to give you shoot. It's an extra
Okay.
die.
All right, I'll take shoot. So that's shoot 3, double plus for acid versus metal. So that's 5d6.
It's actually 6 because you get 1 just for using acid spit, and then another 2 if it's versus metal. Yeah. So you're getting 6 dice.
6 dice.
And I'm gonna roll 3 on mine. Oh, you know what? No. Well, is that fair? Yes. Because I'm thinking the snoopers are still. Now I'm gonna roll 3. All right.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
I got 0.
Cool. I think that means I can spend all 4 into dissolving these trucks or the cars. Would that be a progress the objective then, as they are more vulnerable?
I'm sorry. How many did you want to put towards the objective?
All 4.
All 4. Yeah, it's gonna leave you guys with 1. So I mean
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense. So you go out and you go right and just kind of melt all these cars with your acid.
Yeah, I'm
Put big
sorry. It
holes
was, I don't agree with French food.
in them. Yeah. So Chuck, kind of just you just kind of walk out, and then take out a hayseed out of your mouth, and then spewing this great amount of acid, melting these cars in front of you, revealing the Nazis behind, making them easy pickings for Astrid. And everyone's lowering the objective by 4. The objective there's only 1 left. Getting rid of that, there's almost enough room for you guys just to go running past these guys and forget about them. Moving to the next challenge. So, who's next?
Who has yet to go?
Mao
Me.
and
I think that's it.
yeah, Mao. Just Mao. In this one.
Yep. Guess it's Mao. It's your
Okay.
time to shine. They're easy pickings.
Do we want to kill these guys or do we just want to move past? I guess no, we need to kill them. All right.
Well, you don't need to. Just remember, guys, when you finish your objective, you can move on, because they're just going to keep coming. So
Okay.
always keep that in mind. They're going to keep reinforcing, so they never really stop. So getting the objective is kind of like thematically your best bet.
Okay.
You
So I
feel
need to
free to
focus
kill
on-
and get some blood, that kind of stuff. Do that kind of shit.
I was gonna say, yeah, that was really my thing. Is do I have I guess it'll depend on how I do this to get more blood.
Mao is playing the arena, old money, undead occultist, and Bon Vivant. Yeah, you can totally focus on just getting yourself some blood and stuff. Like, it's up to you. It depends on how you roll too.
Yes.
So you gotta kill him to get through him anyway. So you can definitely plan on that.
Okay. And we were in the church. They are outside of the church. We want to leave the church. Okay, so here's what I am going to do. I am going to charge with my magic cavalry saber.
You gotta charge
And
with
I'm
your
going-
yes. Okay.
Yes. And try to cut us a path out and
Nice.
kill as many as possible.
There you go.
Is this... I think this would be considered a brawl because it's up close. So
Yeah.
I've got 2 dice plus
Yep.
charge, so 3 dice.
No, well, it's +2 because using your equipment or using your abilities, you automatically get 1, and then if the condition that is after the plus is gets you an additional 1. So
Right, okay.
So magic using cavalry saber is already 1. So your brawl is 2, 3 plus on another one for 4 because you're charging.
Right, okay. Okay, so I'm going to roll 4.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that I can do to add more? Not right now. That's okay. 4 is fine. We roll 4. 4d6. I have a button for 4d6. I'll just push the button. Bam. Okay. I got 2.
I got 3.
Shit.
Is that a 6 there? What's yours are cocked?
It was. I had a 4. I'm sorry. A 6, 5, a 3, and a 1.
A 6, a 5, a 3, and a 1?
Correct.
Oh, okay. So you've a 6, a 5, a 3. Okay, so you've got a crit and a success. And I got 3 successes. So...
And remind me, do crits count for 2?
They do. They do.
Sweet,
So
okay.
you could take no injuries and
Technically,
just spend all your dice. Or you could take an injury and like drain a blood or achieve the objective.
I am going to... I'll take an injury and get a blood. So I'm spending 2 of my dice to protect against the other 2 injuries and then letting that 1 through so I can get the blood. Okay. So I'm going to be at 2. Okay, so I'm running forward. I'm slashing. One of them gets me in... well, we'll see how that
so
shakes
roll your
out.
injury and we'll roll your injury.
It's just 1d6, right? Show me where it hits.
Yep.
2. He gets me in my shoulder. No, not in my. He gets my fancy. He pops the buttons off of my coat. How fucking dare you? How fucking dare you? And so I take him and I bite into his neck. Never mind that I'm getting blood also all over my suit, but my suit is now torn.
I like how Irina comes flying, almost literally flying out of the front door of the church with the cavalry raised. You're like cutting, shoom. One goes to shoot you, shoom. You're cutting off his arm. Another one goes to shoot you, shoom. You cut off his arm, and then you turn, and this one guy's got maybe he's got what's the rifle with the thing at the end, bayonet. He goes like this, and you look down, and he didn't stab you, but he stabbed through your coat, and you look, oh
yeah.
And that's when you grab him and bring him close and drain him.
This coat is double-breasted for a reason, and this is the reason, I guess. But it's also very fashionable, or was very fashionable.
Okay, that's gonna close out the round. The attack's going up by 1, 4.
We still have one
That-
more to allocate to objective. Okay.
Oh, yes, we still have an objective. We have not passed through the objective, so we're starting another round here. But
Okay.
yes, and the sniper team's going to be more involved now. So let's see how this goes. Who would you like to have kick off the next round? I would suggest Sharkface.
I would also like to suggest Sharkface.
That's me. Sharkface.
Flint, you were flying above. Maybe you went up really high for a second, or maybe you flew around, a little bit to kind of dodge the snoopers. They were shooting at you, but now they're going to be retraining their sights down as they've lost track of you. What would you like to do?
What exactly is the objective again?
Just to break through the line and escape the church.
Gotcha.
Break through the line of the as a team. Obviously, you could fly around, but and Titters.
I'm vaguely aware of where the snipers are, right? Since they shot at me.
Yes, you know that they're in the shots were coming from the building next door to the church. Pretty, let's say like a 4-story apartment building, and they're shooting from the windows on the 4th floor.
4 stories, you say?
Yeah.
I
4
would
stories.
like to use my grappling hook. And I'm gonna grapple up to where the snipers are. Let's deal with the big threat directly.
Okay. Well, in my mind, you're still flying.
Yeah, but I want my dice.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Fly
I
faster
see.
with the grappling hook.
Can you let me see here. Is it like a short distance flying thing, or is it just complete flying?
It just
Oh, you
says
have to
can
spin
fly.
blood. You have to spin blood. So maybe you've
Yeah.
kind of landed a little bit at that building, and
Since I don't want to use the blood to keep that going.
maybe that's how you
It's
escaped.
falling with style.
Maybe that's how you escaped them, as you kind of flew into an alley next to that building and landed. Yeah. Okay, and so you're grappling up to take out the snoopers,
Yeah.
and
Coming from the direction that I don't think they'll see me coming.
you're
I
brawling.
want to try to ambush them. Yeah, I want to brawl with them.
Okay.
I would
4.
also like to use my steel gouging claws while I'm at it.
Okay. I almost want to think, because you're using a grappling hook, that you're ambushing.
I would happily accept that extra die.
Yeah, like what? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dice. That is 9 dice.
Snoopers.
Snoopers are getting 6.
Yeah, they do have a lot, so...
I need to add a new.
Good, I actually got the 6 this time. I've just been trying to get a 6 so I can fuel up my blood.
Oof! I got 4 successes.
I have 6,
Ooh.
including a crit.
Nice. Fuck yeah. What do you
So
want to
first
do?
of all, I would like to use that 6 to activate my Ravenous ability
Okay.
to get 3 blood. Lots of blood.
Okay. So you're gonna be okay. We'll get to that. You're gonna grab one of these guys and drain them, right?
Yeah. And I would like to use 4 of it to stop your 4 successes.
Okay.
And I think I would also like to just finish the objective so we don't have to deal with the snipers rolling 6 every time we try to do something.
Yeah. So what would be a glorious way to do this? To finish the
grab them.
objective. Yeah.
I'm gonna... You know that scene in The Shining? I'm gonna do that through, like, the sniper commander's chest. And I'm gonna claw, like, the rest of the snipers.
You
And then,
the axe in the chest
The axe. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
with your grappling
There were
hook.
a lot of scenes in The Shining.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of scenes.
Just, like, split him in half, poke my head through. Let
Oh,
the bat
that. Oh, you're talking about John. Yeah. Here's Johnny. Here's Johnny going through him.
Yeah. And then, since I'm ambushing, I want to disembowel, like, the other snipers. And then, I'm going to dangle them off of the building they're on to just destroy the enemy morale. That's how I'm completing the objective.
Okay, so you're throwing them out one by one out onto the various cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm letting them bungee jump by their intestines. I'm making it a spectacle. There is no more covering fire for you guys.
All right, so when the other Nazis are going to fall back in order to regroup. That's their plan. They're falling back because the sky is raining other Nazis with their intestines out, and from that building. So they're falling back. You hear the command to fall back, and they're racing back. But actually, all that did was make it so you can get out from the church and go wherever you want. As you have completed this objective here. If you guys want to keep going, then we can pick where you're going to go next.
Ooh.
Oh, Streamload stop. Okay.
Oh yeah, Streamloads. I got a pack earlier. I don't know if you give it to me or not.
We haven't
Roll
been
the
to the
20.
captains yet.
I'm sorry.
What
What
was
was the question, Sharkface?
I rolled a 20 on a loot roll earlier.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay. Remind me later. I will get it to you. All right, Crazy.
Because I had forgotten.
Good night, Crazy.
Good night, Crazy
Thanks for
Sid.
hanging out with us. Okay, so Titters, aka Nicole, you have the power to summon the Task Spot 9000. Do with what you will.
I wish to summon now and just have it lay havoc in the city.
All right, so yes, you could. Oh yeah. Well, we want to use it as like yeah, it's fine. Whatever you like. Okay. You guys, here's our map. Okay, so we could enter zone sector 2 now. A little closer to the Eiffel Tower. Or you could go to the catacombs. We've already been to the hotel, I think. Did we go to that hotel?
We did.
Yeah, that's where I
We
saw
did.
him painting.
Right. Okay. Oh, that's right. This
We
is where
drank all their booze.
Yeah, instead of the catacombs, you went to the church. Okay, so metro station or the German Technology Pavilion. Although I think metro station is probably the closest. This would make the most sense.
That makes sense to me.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's go to the metro station. And what can we expect to find there?
Also, can I wear some of their intestines like a factual scarf? I
Absolutely.
just want the scarf.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I mean,
You can have an accessory in every area.
I already thought you were doing that.
Yeah, but I just want to say it out loud so that, it's not assumed.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna throw it back to you guys. Let's all as a group. All right, so if you want to go to the metro station, it's going to be with the intent of using it to get underground and go underneath the city, or we can go to the German Technology Pavilion, continuing your journey above ground. What does everybody want to do? Let's vote. We'll start with Sharkface.
If the metro station will skip the Technology Pavilion, then I would like to go to the Technology Pavilion.
Oh, okay. All right, we got one for the Technology Pavilion. Mao.
Technology Pavilion.
Titters.
We ain't skipping nothing. Technology.
Game Daddy.
I don't think you really need to ask me that question first off.
All right, looks like we're going to the pavilion.
You sound so defeated.
Oh, no, I'm not defeated. It's all good.
That was a definite. Hey, there's technology in the name.
There is technology in the name.
The longer the name is, the cooler the place must be, right?
I don't know what a Pavi line is, but I want to know more.
Pavilion. It's the lion that wears faces of his friends.
Ah, okay. I thought it was like a Pavlovian lion.
Okay.
Maybe also that.
It's both there and not there at the same time.
Both.
Ooh. Wait a minute. Wait. Give me a second. Oh, you know what? We're going to take our break so I can prepare for... Because this is, this is going to be fun.
All right.
It did sound like a place one of these would be at.
Yeah, I'm... Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be our first Ubermensch.
Oh.
Our first boss. Okay. All right. When we return from the dream, the Apocabitch Roadshow will be storming the German Technology Pavilion and finding a new breed of enemy. See you guys in a minute.
Snap, snap, you flappy flap, snap, you flap, snap, snap, you flappy flap, snap, you flap, snap, snap, you flappy flap, snap, snap, your flaps, snap, your flaps, snap, snap, your flappy flap, snap, your flaps, snap, snap, your flappy flap, snap, your flaps, snap, snap, your flaps, snap your flaps, snap your flaps, snap, snap, snap your flaps, snap, your flap, snap, snap, your flappy flap, snap. Your flaps, snap, snap, your snappy flaps, snappy, snappy, snappy on the flappy, snap, the flaps, snap, snap, the flappy flap, snap, the flaps, come on, snap the flaps.
To go!
Just so everybody knows, and we definitely have to record this, the goose has stolen Grandma and Grandpa's sex tape number 76 or whatever it is.
I see is high, but the prices are whoa, request more. Goblets to detect poison, 4-pack, $25.99. Lower. All right, $15.99. Yes. Cloaks of invisibility, disappearing off the shelves at $69.99. Lower. We can't go any lower. Lower. Fine, 2-pack, $59.99. Oh yeah. Magic Taco weapons, low as $199.99. Lower. Fine, $149.99. Lower. All right, $129 and I'll throw in a spare. Up. Yeah. You roll high while we roll low at Questmore.
Hello, can you hear me? Are my words too quiet? Hello, you there? I'm on a seafood dive. I'm perfect, I'm not. I'm the air Hello, can you hear me? I'm here today. My dad doesn't me to go to sleep. Hello, can you hear me? What's it in my mind? Strong emotions, mine. I'm sad, oddly, but it's okay because I'm rich. I still need to go to sleep. I'm rich and I'm pretty, but my life is hard. I have no friend, I mean, I'm alive. Na 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 na. Hello?
Murder. Imagine that.
Well, it doesn't make very much difference because sooner or later, will all of us be on the menu. All of us.
Persuasion and too weary. Lebiesta lima leofictum. Neoesis gelium intesta. Broiadio veririum. Yes, yes, I've summoned the Gelanus cubes, the mystic knives, and the phylacteries. Sugarlit cereal, now with marshmallows. They are truly delicious. You'll never get my marshmallows.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Wow! Welcome back to the Apocabitch Roadshow. Gee whiz, a lot happened last episode. Turns out, Game Daddy can recreate the bodies of the Apocabitch and bring them back to life. And the Muses had a big fight with the king of the Virali, and now they're the new kings. Tonight, the Apocabitch have just gotten on a train, heading out of the city to find the humans that took Harry, the Bloodmaster, into the dark. Hey, wanna have some fun? Pick a muse. Use their power to save the day or sabotage. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's just a cat. Camera. Project. Cupcake. Minstrel. Minstrel. Project. Camera. Project. Cupcake. Project Minstrel. Project Minstrel. Project. Cupcake. Cupcake.
You gotta diversify in this world. Then I'm gonna go global. Humans. Tasty, right? Good eatings. But too many of them think they're Rick Grimes, coming at us zombies all hacking with their samurai swords. It's bullshit. But you know what these humans really hate? Their own urine. Yep. Especially if you get in their eyes. Or their mouth. Oh, they hate that. Introducing Normie Be Gone. Turns out, if you spray them with their own piss, they stay away. Oh, here comes a Normie now. I'm totally Daryl. Bad Normie. Gone.
What is this? Oh, gross. What is this? Is this urine?
Normie Be Gone by Zombo.
Snap, snap, you flappy.
Actually, no, I think it's higher.
You flap. Snap, snap your flappy flap, snap your flap, snap.
Minus 44. That's where we
Snap your flaps.
do the thing.
Your
Do
flaps,
the
snap your flappy flap, snap your flap, snap your flappy flap, snap your flaps, snap,
Right,
snap.
I know
Right.
All right, we're back now.
Do the thing.
I think I know why the thing's not happening. All right, we're back with more Apocabitch Roadshow. We have just escaped the church, and all the Nazis out front. A lot of blood was spilled. A lot of them are on fire right now. A lot of fire. Acid. We decimated cars with acid. It was fantastic. Now we're running west. You're running through the streets, going fast, leaving the cops behind you, but there's still more sirens as even more and more of these Nazis come looking for you, trying to follow you on your chaos trail. Before you, you come around a corner to find this big, more modern-looking building than the one you just left, for sure. A lot more efficient and more modernly efficient, more German, less of the the gargoyle shit and like intricacies, and more of the square, brutal kind of look. Big windows show a dull dull lights inside, not like like dull blues and purples. It doesn't look occupied at all. The place looks closed. There's big banners on the outside of it, promising the future of warfare. Like the future of warfare is now, and these weird drawings of guns and different things. But it looks like it's right smack dab in the middle between you and the Eiffel Tower. So getting through it is what you're thinking. The easiest way, it's the shortest distance, is a straight line. So you're going through this. You find that the doors aren't very hard to break open, or kind of are already open. You open them up and you go inside, and you see as big. It's it's big and open, but filled with shit, filled with technology, slowly blinking. You got all this atmospheric type moderating equipment. Think of it that way, like thermometers and pressure sensors and different things, like little machines that have rotating things above them. They're just kind of going in the middle. Kind of displayed is this quadruple weapons platform. All right, it's like 4 legs. It's big. It's bigger. It's as big as 2 of you. It's kind of raised up on a dais. It looks like 4 robotic legs and then a central platform with a weapon on it, with a gun on it.
Metal Gear.
Yes. And then further back, is another, there's it's a long hall. It's pretty long. You don't see the end. But and kind of equally spaced further in is what you can see in the darkness is a large figure, like a statue or something, of a humanoid, like a man or something, farther back in the shadows. As you're taking all this in, you hear these suspicious hissing and grinding coming from far back, and then you turn around quickly to see steel shutters closing the doors and the windows behind you, as if something's been waiting for you.
Something starts singing Latin.
All right, objective. Storm the pavilion and get out the other side. It is a 9.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay. And then there is a secondary objective here. The secondary objective, if you choose, this is optional. If you choose, you may attempt to power up that weapons platform that you see in front of you. Basically a robot with a gun on it.
Oh yeah.
You put a gun platform in front of us and didn't expect us to use it? I feel like that's the default setting here.
Okay. I'm not going to tell you what the threat is right now. But
That means it's high.
but I want you to roll. Like, this will be the first time we're rolling
Simply
something.
incalculable.
We're rolling something that isn't necessarily I'm just gonna brawl or shoot. That's kind of what I'm looking for. I want the at least the person who opens this up to not be like shooting and brawling. So who would like to kick this scene off?
Which one of us has a good fix score?
Which one has?
Okay,
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because it's not me.
So is you said that our enemy that's in here is already locked on targeting like fight mode, or
Yeah, well, I'm not going to introduce them until at least after this roll. Is all I'm saying.
I do not have a good fixed score.
So what Sharkface was suggesting, which I think is a great idea, is to use fix to be like, I'm going to investigate this weapons platform thing to see what it's going to take to get it going.
can anyone beat a 3?
I can. I have a 4 fix.
There you go.
Nice. Mine's only 2.
Chuck likes finagling around.
I also got a tool belt. Belt for jerry rigging.
Yep. All right.
Don't know what that means, but I'm gonna do it.
Does Chuck want to go first then?
I'll go first.
Let's do it.
I'll investigate this weapons platform with some jerry rigging.
I gotta stop talking.
It needs more. You know, I can already tell what this machine needs right now. This weapons platform. I already know what it needs. It needs more lube.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's the stuff right there. Patented Game Daddy brand lube. Available now at a Home Depot near you.
You're right. Okay. All right, let's see. You're going to be...
It's at Costco at Sam's Club.
You're going to be rolling a 4 and using your tool belt.
Yeah. Using the tool belt.
And then you want to try to jerry-rig this thing?
Yeah.
All right, so that's going to be 6 dice total.
Cool.
I will be rolling 4.
66. Ooh, that's 3 6s, and those are the only successes.
I got 3 successes as well, although you've got 6. I've got 3.
Yeah. So I'm going to counter whatever the heck you're going to do. And I think I want to know what this machine's going to do. What is this weapon platform for? Turn it to
I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
Okay. I'm going to set the stage a little bit more for this thing. This is an exhibition hall, right? Experimental fuel sources hum and glow ominously in the darkness of the after-hours hall. Informative display boards sing the praises of newfangled alloys, and a deactivated state-of-the-art quadruple weapons platform stands proudly in the center of the arena. Chuck approaches it. Yeah, I think this thing, I bet I could get this thing running. This is a fine piece of technology here. As you're studying it, the rest of you are looking around suspiciously, prowling in the dark, when you sense something further back. That huge figure was like the arm in that position last time you looked. Could have swore it was in a different position. Holy fuck, this thing might be moving. You hear a hiss.
Don't blink.
What'd you say?
Don't blink.
Don't blink. Yeah, just as Rena kind of yells out something, Chuck, a firing comes from farther down the hall. Like 4 shots. Thump, 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 thump. That's my 3 successes are going to be very large bullets slamming into you.
Oh, no.
So what do you want to do?
Your 3 successes are that. I can burn 3 successes myself to counter that, to totally just dodge bullets.
Yep.
Isn't that cool? And then I still have 3 successes
Yeah, we've been kind of playing that. I don't think ultimately you can break up 6s. We've been playing like you can. I don't know. Maybe we'll do hard mode soon where we don't break up 6s. But I'm okay with it for now. So, because I think the way it reads is like this is a success that counts for 2. You know what I'm saying? Not 2 successes.
Yeah.
I think usually it's just been conveniently lining up that it just kind of works out that way. But this time it definitely
right
did not.
So you would have to waste at least one of your successes in order to dodge that. We're gonna after you guys level up the first time, that's what we're gonna start doing with the 6s. So survive this.
Okay.
You guys have met your first Ubermensch.
I also want on record that Flint is currently just licking all the batteries he sees. He likes the way they tingle on his tongue.
I can see you got one of those Tesla coils and you just kind of got your mouth open while it's like going on. All your hair is standing up. That'd be pretty great. Okay. Chuck, what are you going to do? How are you going to delegate your successes?
So 3 to dodge bullets, and the bullets are coming from the machine, correct?
They're coming from further down the hall.
Oh,
and you see the lights. They're around that large figure that's standing. That you thought was a statue.
And is the machine that I'm currently investigating on?
It is.
It's a gun platform, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to turn it on. How many successes for that?
It's 5. The objective is the secondary objective. It's 5.
Okay, I would like to spend 3 on there to reduce it down to 2.
So, okay, go ahead, and then spend the other 3 on the
to dodge. Yeah.
All right. So this is okay. So this is how I play it. You come up. You're looking at it. You're looking around.
This
maybe you get out
screws
your
loose.
toolbox. You unscrew a thing here. You do a little thing here, and you're like, "Yep, I needs fuel." And then that's when you hear thump, 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 thump. And you dodge. How do you dodge?
Going prone. Remembering the casket life. That's the best way to dodge, is to imagine yourself in a casket again. Where the caskets go on, they go on the ground.
Luckily, for some reason, the bullets don't hit the weapons
They're all
platform
head
as
height.
you lay down. Yeah, right. So they fly over top of you. Out of the shadows. This thing, you guys thought you were nightmares. Out of the shadows, however, this half man, half machine steps out. It's like 12 feet tall. It's more machine than it is man, but you smell enough blood in it to know that it's still half human, because there's blood running through its veins. But arms have been replaced by, the steel arms. Parts of its skin steel. It looks like its brain's exposed. Part of its face is cyborged. Yes. Just like the dude in let's go with just like what's his name? Colonel something in Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh,
in Cyberpunk.
He's Adam.
Adam Smasher.
Adam Smasher. I think that's his name.
Smasher. I think that's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's it's got in one hand it's got it's like pneumatic claws, and the other hand it's got this heavy scatter gun that it just shot, and it's got thick ass armor. Its threat is 6. It's got a challenge of 2, which means you have to do at least, it's a damage reduction for its objective of 2, so you have to do more than 2 to lower its objective, and its attack, it's 4.
Hey.
And you hearing the hiss, zzz, and it sounds like the sounds are getting louder, as if it is revving up. It has not stopped yet. It's as if it's revving up to what you would only assume is its full potential.
This isn't even its final form.
Chuck, who goes next?
Flint.
Flint it is.
Me?
You.
What am I supposed to do about this? I can't fix things.
No, but you
Guess I could try
can
to
be a
brawl.
distraction.
Alright, so this is more man, or more machine than man.
Yeah. Pneumatic tubes run where they're into their chest from where their ribs and stuff, fluids flowing in back and forth. Some of it looking like suspiciously like some yummy blood or bleach. You can't tell. It's kind of
Mystery fluids, my favorite. Can I spend blood to use Sense Heartbeat? Does he have a heartbeat?
yeah, is that part of, I think that's all kind of part of your role. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll spend the blood on it anyways, just to get an extra die on whatever I'm about to do. So I'll be using Sense Heartbeat to see if he has a heartbeat.
Okay.
I kind of... Maybe sound like they'd be very good at, like, distracting. So... I guess I'll probably just try to brawl, just to run up and try to scratch at him so he's focused on me instead of what everybody else is doing. Well, that's just something else that'd be more distracting.
There's I'm gonna tell you right now, there are there's a lot of stuff in here. Some of it might be useful. So it wouldn't be too far stretched to be like searching for something to help.
My searching is also terrible.
Oh yeah, right. I'm gonna let everybody else know this.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I think just so that I'm not always rolling brawl, I would like to try to terrify him.
Oh, you're gonna try to terrify the you scream at the metal man. Maybe you do the whole, that's where you jump up onto a Tesla thing and then like throw out to try to look bigger than him.
Yeah, I'm gonna do bear tactics. I'm gonna try to terrify him. You know, I'm gonna be spooky with the Tesla coils in my butt because it's electrocuting me, but it doesn't hurt because Tesla coils are weird. And then I'm gonna sense his heartbeat to see if it's actually scaring him.
Or where you can, if it has a heart, you can. That you know don't know nothing about machines, but you know that if you stop a heart, that stops whatever it is, right? So you're trying to sense whether this thing has a heart that you could, attack it wherever that is. Yeah.
Maybe I'm like threatening to like stab him with like the electricity. Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
Just so I'm not rolling the same thing all the time. So, is that 4? Terrify +1, or is there enough clutter that you would count this as dense cover? Because I feel like this is kind of an open area. I don't think that.
Yeah, it's kind of open. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just do the 4. Scary. I'm not very scary.
I am also doing 4.
That's a 1. I might need a flashback, but I'm gonna switch you roll first.
I got 2.
I'll take 1 point of damage. I'm just the distraction.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
Realistically, I don't know how many more times. I might as well do my flashback, because I don't know.
Yeah, I
if
mean,
I'm gonna get
no, not tonight. You definitely have,
Yeah.
Well, maybe, I don't know. This
Oh,
might
my
be.
flashback.
All right, let's do a flashback. Fuck yeah. Okay. All right.
I might as well.
to the
Got no
flashback.
elixir syndrome, my flashback.
Roll a d6.
D6. Not a 4 or 3 or whatever. It's a 3.
Is it a 3? 3 is...
Is that the same one we keep rolling?
Is assassinating a Nazi general at the opera? Yeah.
Oh no, I haven't had that one yet.
Okay.
I think it was 4, the getting the operative out or whatever.
Okay.
So, yeah,
So
three,
you were
that's different.
Okay, so you were assassinating a Nazi general at the opera. Roll a 6 again. A d6. Well, what'd you get?
A 5.
A 5. All right. Okay, do you want to randomly determine or choose a player character from what's present? So this is up to you. While attempting to assassinate a Nazi general at the opera, you won't let characters see you fail like this. What do you respect most about them? You rolled a 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You won't let...
I'm going to say
yeah.
Chuck, just because.
Yeah.
He knows, like, technological stuff. And, this general, he had, no, I didn't realize it at first, but he had, like, this, a fancy mechanical heart, so it brought him back after he died. And, like, oh, wait, this isn't going the way I planned it to. And then I just kind of panicked, and I accidentally stuck my hand into, like, a wall outlet while I was holding him.
Oh my gosh.
So it electrocuted both of us, and then it stopped his mechanical heart. And that's how that situation got resolved.
Okay.
What
do you respect most about Chuck? Oh, because Chuck knows things.
He knows things. He fixes things.
Right.
He can make the sparkly sparks and the boom booms, and Flynn doesn't know anything about that.
All right, you get to re-roll the whole thing. And you get
was there a bonus too? Or?
Yeah, you get
Okay.
You get extra. You add 2 more dice.
Okay.
Then you re-roll all of it.
2 successes. That's slightly better.
2 to my 2, right? Yeah, I got 2 too.
Just because I will use that both on to prevent the damage, because otherwise I'd have to use both of it to reduce threat, and then I would take 2 damage.
Right.
So I'll just prevent the damage.
Okay, but you do your goal of sensing his heart, you do sense his heart. It seems to be in a slightly odder place, as if kind of pushed over a little bit, but it is indeed there. Beneath the armor is a heart pumping. This is still man.
I think Flint's gonna try to motion, like, he's gonna pump on his chest like it's some sort of dance move to try to signify that he has a heart over there while he's getting
so
electrocuted by the Tesla coil.
You're like trying to make yourself bigger with the Tesla coil, and then the scatter gun kind of turns, and then 2 shots come at you. How do you dodge that so to set up where you're going to be acting from next time?
I think I'm just gonna dive into like a pile of like scrap electronics. Maybe I throw like some thermometers out, so there's just like that mercury flying in the air.
Nice. Okay, so who acts after you?
I remember Cosgrave being okay with techie things, so Cosgrave can go next.
Cosgrave it is.
You've activated my trap card. I don't know what it is, but it's there.
Okay, so Chuck is currently trying to was checking out that weapons platform. You guys got to move down the hall, get past this guy, this giant robot thing, and then of course there's the giant robot thing. So
I have to get past the robot guy to get to the platform?
I was just kind of setting it up. Like the objective is 9, and it's gonna get through the hall. You, it's in your best interest though to take out this metal soldier because you'll
And we have 2 left
level
on
up.
the secondary objective, right?
Yes, there's 2 left on getting the weapon platform. Chuck said something about it needs fuel. Maybe even said, grab me one of those fuel pods. And there's like, there's these fuel, like, they're like maybe like cylindrical, glowing green, faintly green things that are stacked up on shelves kind of high up on your left.
Can they take one of them over there? Run it over like a quarterback running a football?
That would be, yes.
Did I do the sports analogy right?
yeah.
Fantastic.
Just like sports ball.
Just like sports ball. Yay, sports team, go, score points. I don't think I have anything aside from my fixed skill to aid me in this.
Yeah, I'm looking through right now.
Yeah, I don't think I do. This ghost can somehow fix that.
No, I could, this could be a sneak thing.
Yeah, well, I mean,
right.
I have 3 sneak or 3 fix, so I'm
Yeah.
attempting to fix the thing, so I figured that would apply.
Sure.
Yeah, aside from that, I don't really see anything else that would help me with that. I guess it's just 3 straight up 3d6.
Yep.
Wish me luck. I got 1 success.
Okay. I need to roll.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
I got 4 successes. Do you want to have a flashback?
Unless I rolled 2 crits, I don't think that would really help me.
Well, no. You get to re-roll your entire roll, and you get 2 more dice.
Oh, +2. Okay,
Yeah.
yes. I would love to do that.
All right, so roll a d6.
All right. Yay. That's a 2.
Okay. Roll 1 more d6.
That's a 4.
All right, so you were rescuing prisoner of wars in a thunderstorm. This mission. Okay. You recruited and this wasn't at the same time, but or maybe it was during this mission. You recruited one of these other teammates to Fang. What did it take to get them on board during this mission of rescuing the prisoners of war?
Sorry, that you said that there was during a lightning storm?
You were rescuing prisoners of war during a thunderstorm. You had recruited, or maybe during that time you recruit one of the other players. What did it take to get them on board?
I feel like I would have rescued Bud's character.
No, not rescued. You were recruiting them.
Oh, recruiting. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, it can be both, right?
I guess so.
But maybe you got trapped behind enemy lines, was held up, and I came and,
What did it take to get him on? So you rescued him. Was that all it took to get him on board, or did you sweeten the deal?
You look like you got a certain particular set of skills that might be useful. You look handy. Look like you carry a lot of snacks for some reason.
I like that. I like that about you.
Yeah, I'm so glad you saw through me.
And by snacks, I mean lots of bullets to shoot at things.
Yeah, I'm so glad you saw into my soul like that. I would follow you anywhere.
Fantastic.
All right, so you get to remembering this allows you to re-roll those 3, but now roll 5.
Fantastic. Yay. That's 3 successes. So theoretically, if I was to spend the 2 to clear the side objective, and I only blocked 1, I would take 3 instances of damage. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
yeah. You would have to roll 3 different times on your injuries.
All right. Now, my second part of that question is, how exactly do we repair said damage? I don't think we discussed that.
I vaguely remember something about spending blood, but I don't remember.
Right. That's good questions. All good questions. Let's look.
Just so I know how permanent this is.
Right. Injuries. Okay. Yeah, what you say? Mhm. Okay. No, there is. Oh, by the way, you guys can share blood. Oh, heal. Oh, you can heal any injury by spending 3 blood at any time.
Okay, good to know. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not.
Did you just say we can share blood?
And you can freely share between blood between vampires as long as they're within arm's reach of each other.
Oh, okay.
Instead of swapping spit, we're swapping blood.
Yeah, exactly.
Why not both?
I mean, yeah.
How about?
All right,
it's now canon.
I
It's now canon.
I don't know if Flint passes the Harkness test now that I think about it.
What if it was like blood orgy?
Now we're cocking.
Is it? Are we gonna blow our 1 blood orgy per game right now? Is that what's happening?
Well, first off, I'm gonna
limit ourselves to 1.
Or is it not blood orgy? It's just orgy. It's just blood happens being vampires.
I'm gonna do the thing and I'm gonna fix the thing, but I'm gonna take that 3 damage.
You're gonna take 3 damage, but
Yeah.
you're gonna. All right. So you.
Fix it, but I'm gonna go down doing it.
You sneak over. You think you're being sneaky. Getting over there, you're gonna grab it, and there's a bunch of them. But suddenly, Flint sees this. So with quickness, the robot turns as if it knows exactly where you are at all times. It shoots, and it doesn't shoot you directly. It shoots the fuel stuff around you, and it explodes. You got one. As you go flying past, you drop it for Chuck to grab. But you fly across the room. And once you roll them, we'll see how you get damaged.
Okay, so I roll d6s for
Yep.
each one?
Yep.
Okay. Should I do one at a time or roll 3 and then just read them in order?
Oh, you can do them in
It doesn't
order.
matter.
You can do them in order. I mean, you can roll 3 and we'll do them in order.
3, 4, 5.
3, 4, 5. Okay, so sucking chest wound, shot in the face, which means you get +2 to terrify, but -2 to conning, and your grimoire is damaged.
No. I can't even click that one.
So you got a big chest wound, and your face is all fucked up when you get up, and you're like, oh shit, your grimoire's damaged that you had in your like maybe chest pocket.
And by grimoire, you mean my old school Rolodex that I keep on my person?
Sure,
all the
that's what
sneaky
your
shit
grimoire
I
is.
All the sneaky, not so legal, and sometimes hot and sweaty things I do.
Who is going to go after you?
I'm gonna pick Mal. Mal can go.
Mao, Irina.
That's me. I
All
am
right,
Irina.
all right, so Cosgrave just he's dropping it down to Chuck. Chuck is gonna put it back together. He's gonna be able to put it without any action, but it's gonna be Chuck who's gonna be manning the weapons platform in a minute.
Okay. I need to get up somewhere.
Giggity.
Boop, boop, boop. I am. Is there like a balcony, like a second floor balcony? around?
Sure. There's like a walking,
Sweet.
like people, you could walk around.
Like
this.
you can, like in a gallery, yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking this like Smithsonian type fucking layout.
Yes.
Like you know what I'm saying? There's stairs that go
Yeah.
up, and there's long hallways and other information up there. But it's all like running
Okay.
alongside this big arena, like big exhibition
This big
hall.
room.
Yeah.
Yes. I am picturing roughly the same thing you are picturing. Fantastic. So what I'm going to do is use one blood to call my Knight's Willing Servant. Is this an old building?
No, it's more modern than anything else you've seen here. Remember, I was
Okay.
talking about how it's kind of brutal. It's kind of new
Yeah.
feeling. Yeah.
Yeah,
More
it's-
that modern
Okay.
efficiency that's
Yes.
starting to plague the world.
Yes. Okay. All right. So I'm going to Knight's Willing Servants and summon a swarm of bats to lift me to the second floor. I don't know what kind of roll that will be.
Okay. All right. So, well, you don't have to. Okay, so that's not your goal. Let's figure out what your goal
No.
is.
My
right?
goal is to shoot from an elevated position.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, I see. Exquisite hunting rifle. You want to shoot.
Correct. I would
and
like
then,
shoot.
Spending that one blood to summon a swarm of bats,
Yes.
because that's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I think
So I
that's the
spun
whole
blood.
thing, right? You get the yeah. I'll give you a die for
Yeah.
that. Oh, it's old buildings.
Okay.
I see what you mean. Yeah, no, this is
Yeah.
this isn't an old building. It's new. So
I was like, I don't know what I needed to roll. So
There's a shoot.
I do that. I'm gonna fall back, and I see what you're. Okay, so this is gonna be a shoot.
right.
With the hunting rifle from the elevated position.
5. Yep. So it's 3, 4, 5 plus the Knight's Willing Servants is 6 dice.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Tab I want. Give me 66.
I only got 1 success, so this is yours to kick
I
ass.
also only got 1 success.
You want to do a flashback? Because then you'll be rolling
I
8
would love
dice.
to. I would love to do a flashback.
Fuck yeah, let's do it. Okay. Roll a d6.
What does a 4 get me?
Roll roll that and then roll one more.
A 1?
Okay, a 4 and a 1. Let's see what that gets you. You're just fucking on it. Where's this? Oh, here it is. All right, you were on a mission extracting a spy from behind enemy lines. You saved one of your other teammates from certain death. What nearly killed them?
I think I saved. Titters' character, whose name I cannot recall.
Nicole.
Is it Astrid? Nicole.
Astrid's
Yeah. I saved Nicole. Nicole was working on exploding some things, and the chemical compound in the materials that were at the location were not in the container that was labeled appropriate. So the
OSHA violation.
bottle said nitroglycerin and instead it was gasoline or something like that. So
Right.
it didn't work quite as expected, and it almost exploded too soon. And I was able to jump in and summon some bats to fly us out. It was a lot of bats, but I summoned the bats to fly us out of the area of the explosion. We lost some good bats that day, but we saved ourselves.
A lot of good bats were dead. Killed that.
The explosion make me happy. It went boom.
It did go boom. There was a big bada boom.
Okay. So now you get to roll 8.
do I re-roll 8?
Yeah.
total?
Rerolling 8 total. Yep.
Oh, I see. Okay. 86? Is that what I? Nope. Nope, not 8d9. Stop that.
D9s.
I don't even know what a d9 looks like. 8d6. 9. There we go.
Okay, let me.
Well, it's better.
Why come I only
I've
get
got-
one die? That's funny. Okay.
I don't know.
3 successes.
I got 3 successes. I got 2 4s and a 6.
2 4s and a 6. So you got 1 crit. And I had 1 success.
You had 1 success. Okay,
Yep.
so I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna block yours with the 4,
Yep.
and then, so my bats are gonna fly me up. I'm gonna basically trust fall into the cloud of bats, and they are going to lift me up. And as they place me down gracefully and give me little bat smooches on my cheeks as they leave, I am going to take aim and fire.
I love so the bats come up and lifting you up, and the man machine shoots into the cloud of bats, but all it does is kill a few bats, right? And then they step in.
Friends.
I like how they clear away, and as they clear away, it's you with your rifle aimed right at him. We follow the bullet. Spink, right through its arm. Oh wait, how many successes are you spending?
That'll be 3.
3. So you will do 1 damage.
Okay.
His threat is now at 5.
Sweet.
You break through armor and wound it. It falls back a second. Not used to pain. It's registering pain. Override. Who goes next?
Let's have Nicole go next.
Nicole, indeed. That is you, Tedez. So you are facing a 12-foot man machine. German man machine. 80% metal. 20% human. All Nazi.
Nice. What explosives do I have?
Let's check you out. You haven't really used all your shit yet either, so I think there's a couple things you have used. Okay, so you got your M3 submachine gun. You got a cut down Lee Enfield rifle. Okay, so grenade wise, you have smoke grenades. You have Panzerfaust for armored target. If it's an armored target, you 3 extra dice. Fire bombs and dynamite.
Would you count this guy as a armored target?
Oh, he's very much armored target. He's very much all armored target, yes. So you wanted to use your Panzerfaust for sure if you're going to use any of your grenades.
Oh, yes. So how many dice am I rolling with this?
All right, so are we just running up and throwing that shit at him?
Yeah, I think
rocket launcher.
Yeah. I think that's the best option though, is to just basically set up and fire at him.
Hey, yeah, yes. Okay. Hey, 1 second though. Irina, did you have you had a 6, right?
I did.
You did have a, okay. Okay, so one thing you could have done, instead of doing that 1 damage to him, you have Deadeye Shot. When you use a ranged weapon, if you special crit,
shit, I forgot.
you can reduce a threat's attack rating by 1. So if you wanted to, you could make his attack from a 4 to a 3. So he's only
would love
rolling
to do
3
that.
dice. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say the bats fly away, revealing you, and you shoot, and you maybe shoot one of his claws off or some shit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So back to Nicole. Nicole, you are yelling something, running up and throwing your Panzerfaust. Oh, you also have the Taskbot.
Oh yeah, task
9,000.
That's probably just lying around somewhere in the pavilion.
Yeah, right? Okay, yeah. So there is this thing that is attuned to you for some reason.
We shall fight mano a mano. Equal footing. I summon Taskbot. 9,000.
All right. Okay, so the Taskbot, what do you think the Taskbot is?
Ben Stove robot.
Oh, it totally is, isn't it? It's going to come up on screen. It's going to come up on screens. All the screens are going to turn to Ben Stove.
Ben Stove bot.
Okay, I'm going to let that add a die to your roll. And we'll figure out what he does depending on the rolls. How's that sound?
Yep. How
Okay.
many dice do I roll?
All right, so you are going to be rolling Nicole. All right, so you are this is a shoot. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're rolling 9.
Damn, that's a lot of dice.
It is a lot of dice. And I'm only rolling 3 now.
Huh.
All right, I got 2 successes. It looks like 1, 2. Looks like you got 3, and one of them's a crit. Am I reading that right? 1, 2, 3. Yep, and one's a crit. Let's check your sheet about crits. All right,
I feel like somebody had a special that lowered the challenge. I don't remember who it was.
Oh, it's Astrid.
That's me.
Oh, okay.
So, Scavenger special. Roll a d6 and compare it to the numbers in the square brackets in Nicole's equipment list. Restore 1 use of the weapon rolled. Sapper, when you use explosives, special, reduce an objective or threat's challenge by 1. So you can blow off some of this thing's armor so its challenges, because right now its challenge is 2 because of the armor, a damage reduction of 2. You could reduce that by 1. Or reduce the objective of getting out of this place by 1 if you spend your crit doing that. I rolled, what'd I say? I rolled 2 successes. I got 2 successes, so you got 2 damage coming at you. And you have 2 successes and a crit.
Well, I'm going to use my crit to damage the robot's armor so it goes down.
Yeah, okay.
And I'll use my 2 successes to avoid damage.
Okay. How would you avoid the damage?
Taskbot 9,000.
Oh, of course.
Get down, Madam President.
Get down, Madam President. The Taskbots, all of a sudden all the screens go nuts. What do you yell out? What's a good battle cry for Nicole right now? Viva la Ben Stove.
Thanks, I ate it.
Yeah, right.
I'll see you in hell.
Okay. All these screens start and startling the array, this eruption, and it startles all of you, including the Ubermensch Stahl Soldat. And he kind of when he goes to shoot at you, he actually shoots off kind of around you. Not startled and not understanding what was going on. But then just as fast as it came, the Ben Stove thing disappears. And all the screens are quiet again. But you had thrown the Panzerfaust, which melted a large chunk of armor off of him, reducing his challenge now to you only got to get 1 success on top of everything to get to it, to damage it. Fuck yeah, Nicole. Who's next?
Who hasn't gone?
I think I did the last one.
Is it Astrid? Yeah, Chuck went and Game Daddy. Yeah, Cosgrave went and Flint went. Okay, yeah, it is you, bud.
That's me.
I choose Budadiah.
Thanks. Okay. Look at me.
Look at her. Okay.
Magnificent.
Superb.
Okay,
Okay,
let me ask something really quick.
Okay.
Okay, underneath my machine gun, you see how it has 1, 2, 3, 4 little boxes. What are the boxes?
So what
Those
we're
are
Sometimes
useless. We all 3 people answered.
Yeah, I know.
What
It-
are the time, please?
It's just you mark it every time you use it. And it's supposed to be so
Oh.
once you've used your machine gun 4 times, you have to find something else.
Okay, so I should have marked it last turn because I used it.
Yeah. I figured nobody's run out of their shit yet, but yeah, we should be marking them. Just to have
I'm
fun.
close
And,
to my grappling hook, but
yeah. What, are you done with your grappling hook?
I have 1 use left.
Oh, okay. The idea is there's going to be other stuff you guys can find if you choose to want to look for it and stuff. So the game encourages you to find stuff as you're going.
Sure, okay, like Borderlands.
Yes. So this right here, by
Yes.
the way, your abilities, your Apex Predator,
Yeah.
and that right there is really powerful in this type of situation because you could reduce the soldier's threat by 3 if you just crit.
Okay.
Just to help you understand. I'm not saying you do that's just to help you understand how you could use your abilities.
Also, for further clarification, would that flat 3 go through his damage reduction?
I think so, because it just straight up reduces the threat rating by 3. Yeah.
I also thought so, but I just wanted it on record.
What
it's
I'm not so
consistent.
sure about is the unnatural endurance because reduce the GM's attack dice by 3. Is that just that time?
Okay,
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
that's my next
I think since it says
question.
dice, it's for the 1 roll, yeah.
Yeah. So
Because, yeah,
go ahead.
Like, it feels like it's the same thing.
Well, no, because the attack dice is a different thing. There's the threat, which is basically his hit points, and the attack is how many dice I'm rolling to attack you.
Oh!
Threat is hit points. Attack dice is how many they're rolling to hurt you.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
What we can do, since we're almost at time, Bud, we could just dream up what cool thing Bud's or Astrid is gonna do right now, and then that's where we'll start next week.
Yeah. Will you sum up what has happened so far in a quick, short thing?
Yeah. So, Chuck is in the middle, trying to start this weapons robot that's in the middle. Like it's this 4-legged, much different thing. Much farther behind that is this 12-foot super soldier who has been shooting at you guys. Cosgrave had grabbed some fuel, but the robot had shot the fuel around him and exploded to your left, and Cosgrave went flying above you to your right, and landed. He's still getting up. Irina had summoned bats and flew up to the second floor, like not balcony, but like a walkways, and is shooting from up there at the robot. Nicole ran forward, is in front of the robot, and threw a grenade, which exploded and melted some of this thing's armor. And Flint, I think, is leapt up on a top of something. Flint's also up top.
I'm in the stacks. I'm down low now. After trying to scare him and failing.
You're
So
down
I'm trying
low.
to scurry around.
Flint's in the shadows. So I would imagine to you, Astrid, this is all just happening so quickly. You're kind of a little bit far. You're behind the first thing, watching all that shit happen. So Nicole's kind of in front, just threw the grenade, and the armor had melted. And then the bin stove screens all happened all around you and went away really quick, disorienting everybody.
Okay. So, if I have some blood, I can use it on the advances thing about Spirit Storm, maybe? Or no?
No, that's advances are you're gonna when you level up after you kill this guy, you're gonna level up for the first time, and you're gonna be able to pick one of those to have going forward.
Okay, so
Yep.
that's the useless one now.
Yes.
Okay. You think I could maybe take down this guy? Or try to lower his stuff so it
His threat rating?
level up? Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely can. That's going to happen if you roll a 6. So maybe give yourself the most chances that you'd be able to. You know what you could do? You could say you want to sneak into shadows and try to get around to this guy to flank him or something. It's going to be a little less dice, but that would make more sense for what I think. Or you could just race forward and jump and try to either shoot him or use your great spear to spear him. Get up close. Brawl is 3.
My terrify is 4.
But your terrify is 4, yes. How could you terrify him?
You are naked.
I am naked, but is that terrifying?
Use
I'm
the
very
power of
beautiful.
nakedness.
I'm very beautiful. Look at me with all my hair. Okay. Very stinky, musky lady coming at you.
What would be a great way to freak out the metal man with the naked Astrid? Yeah.
Okay.
A hair
Yeah,
kitty.
Okay. I don't know. I don't think that I'm very terrifying. Even though that my numbers say I am. Okay. Maybe I just do the sneaky thing.
Yeah? You want to try sneaking around and flanking him?
Yeah.
So that you can, yeah.
Do the flanking thing.
Okay. Okay. Sneaking is 2. Let's see if there's anything else you can use. Okay. You could also
if you need any blood for your abilities, you can wear flint sneaking and borrow some of my blood.
The blood hunt. Spend 1 blood. Attack a target or search for things. Oh, that doesn't really work.
You could search for other equipment stuff too, if you wanted to. Search for an edge.
Okay.
If you wanted to. That's another option, is all.
I know. Can I make him explode anyway? Is there stuff that I could maybe shoot?
You have frag grenades.
Oh, yeah.
You got 2 of those.
Okay. Can I sneak and then throw the frag grenade at underneath the robot guy and maybe it explodes under his feet?
Yeah, okay. I see you quickly move into the shadows to one side and getting so you can try to get closer so you pull the pin as you're doing it and throw it underneath him to have him explode underneath. That's what you're trying to do.
And I'm so sneaky because I'm naked and not making any noise.
When you slide across the floor, you're like it's like a metal floor.
Snail trail?
Yeah. Snail trail. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
so
it's happening.
So this is gonna be
Don't look at it.
I'm trying to decide if we want to
walk away
roll
from it.
or not. All right, you know what? We'll just leave it right there. This is what we thought. This is what we're going to happen. This is going to be the end of our first round. Astrid is jumping or quickly moving into the shadows to try to get closer to throw a frag grenade underneath this Ubermensch soldier. And that's where we're going to end tonight.